Timmy, do you know something just occurred to me now?
What's that?
I feel like some relationships and some friendships are just exactly like that expired milk. You won't realize they've expired until they start to show some weird vibes.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you start to see some signs if you pay attention to them.
If you are very observant, actually, you start noticing some signs.
So yes, some weird signs, like for instance, it's like it feels like, let's say for instance, if you call them, someone that maybe you call often, before, and then you put a call through and it's like everything just sounds kind of mechanical, like forced.
Yeah, okay. So when your friendship starts to feel like a chore, you have to give yourself pep talk before you talk to that person. You're not feeling
it doesn't feel natural.
Natural again.
It doesn't feel natural. Then it's like you don't just I don't know, it just feels weird, like when you speak to the person, you don't feel the same way that you used to feel. It just feels weird.
I think I know those type of feelings when every time you feel that your emotional bank is being drained every time you try to have a conversation with that person. I mean, this is someone that you used to be very cool with, and all of a sudden the vibe is just different. It feels different. I mean, when you notice that kind of a sign, definitely that friendship, you need to begin to maybe evaluate and assess where we are, as friends and the like. I think that's definitely one of the signs. I think another sign is you see, when you get a point where you just feel like it seems we don't have anything in common anymore. Imagine we've been married for some years now, and we're already talking about maybe children, or talking about doing some personal finance.
About your kids, about the future, or
even
holiday and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they are still talking
about.
They
may also have kids. They are married, right? Because sometimes it happens that in relationship, if one person get married before the other one, it's like, of course, they're in a different world, but even that levels, like in different
different phases of life,
different phases.
And to be fair,
you may not at that time now have things in common. Discussing things in common, but that's different. But in this situation, the person may even be actually married with kids, but it just feels that whenever you guys come in contact, it's like you don't discuss. It's like the conversation doesn't. It goes. It feels like two worlds apart.
Yeah, I mean, for people that are for instance, there are some friends that we have that we chat together about, say, writing professional exam at some point. We all qualified, and then we all move into work. We're all talking. Our conversation is, that promotion, that project, that, and then we talk, that marriage now, everybody getting married.
And the person is talking about party, talking about those I won't say mundane thing, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's just reflective of the stage they are in life, and you may not be able to offer that value, that mutually beneficial relationship, at that point. And really, when you feel that way, you might, it's a sign, it's an indication that
just evaluate,
that we may need to reassess what this relationship or friendship is about. And I would like to point out, at times, this is in a general friendship. In a marriage relationship, there will be instances where you may feel you are in different worlds at times. Definitely, but that is a different ballgame entirely.
In marriage relationship is different. You have to always look for a way for both of you to always be on the same page. Or to connect with your partner.
Absolutely.
There are times in marriage relationship where you don't just feel like you want to be with this person. You don't want to have conversation with this person.
So that's not what we're talking about.
We're talking about general friendships, not marriage relationships.
And then there is this type of signs that you begin to notice that it feels one-sided. this type of relation where you feel you are the one just putting in all the effort.
And then they keep telling you, I'm busy. I'll call you back.
Yeah, and they never did.
Or they don't even return your calls. They don't return your messages. Like, you can just feel the coldness in the air.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's no need to force things.
I mean, it is what it is.
You don't have to force things. It's just okay. We are not on the same scale, the same level again.
I mean, when you try to make it work in terms
just
of you reach out to them, you are the one always checking, you are the one always organizing something, you are the one always trying to bring us together. And they are not reciprocating. They are not. So. Yeah, it might be a sign that you need to reassess that relationship. So,
and it may really be tough to let those kind of relationships go, because it's most times some of those relationships you've been in the relation for years.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. So when you get to a stage where relationship or friendships get to that point, so how do you then react? What do you do at that point?
There's nothing you can do, because if it's not mutual, then it becomes parasitic, where the other, you get what I mean, like it's not benefiting.
Yeah, I mean, for the sake of old times, I mean, I feel you don't need to ghost them. For instance, you can actually say, "Hey, guys, let's have a conversation. I noticed we've grown apart. We've all grown, but it seems we are growing in different directions."
I agree with you. You can have conversations. Sometimes too, the conversation is not necessary. Just let things.
Yeah, I mean, people come
happen as it is.
So like this is it. So in winter, some friendships are for winter. Some friendships are
different seasons of life.
For summer. And some friendships are for the fall. So when the fall comes, let them fall, let them go away. It's just important. But we need to be kind, be gracious with people.
But don't force relationships.
Don't force friendship. Don't force relationship. Just know when to reassess those relationships, and if it's not really serving any purpose, you can mutually agree that no, I think we've grown apart.
Even if you can mutually agree, or just grow apart naturally.
And it's just reduce the call, trying to make things happen. Just keep a distance, and naturally, if it's meant to realign, there will be a realignment. If it's meant to go,
things may actually bring you guys together again, you pick it up from wherever it is, or you may not even have to pick it up again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.